again. Good afternoon. Saturday, the 5th of February, 2022. Let's see what the oracle's got for us today. How is everybody? How was your Friday night? I know I'm late compared to what I normally do, but it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Good morning, Penny. Good morning. I'm a bit late. A few hours extra chilling with the children this morning, so everything is a bit late. Hey, honeybee. Good morning, Maya. How are we all today? Are we having a good day? Thank you, Penny. Well, that's better. I can actually see now. I was thinking, why can't I see? I get so used to wearing the glasses and I haven't got them on, I forget. Happy birthday to me from Crystal Mama. I don't even know why I read happy birthday to me. Ignore me. Thank you, Crystal Mama. Thank you. I am officially 45. Yes, I am. So, let's get going. Let's see what messages we've got from the oracle. My son turned 18. I turned 45. Oh, thank you. I do feel it. I feel 95 with my bones. In my head, I don't. In my spirit, I don't. But in my bones, I do. I was meant to be going for a curry tonight with my son, and he's pulled out. Can we not go, Mom? I don't want to go. Oh, right. Okay, then. No problem. So it looks like it's going to be a Netflix and chill day in the lounge with the kids until they go to bed. Oh, well. Hey-ho. Thank you, Nisi. Oh, thank you, Angela. I've had a bath and I've creamed my face, so I can't do anything yet. I've got naturally quite kinky hair, always have done, but the front's always been straight. So there's this cold water technique apparently that you dip it and this, that, and the other. But so I'm just trying. I don't try and blow dry it or do anything to it until it dries out completely. Is my son shouting? No. If the internet gives out, I apologise. The reason it's like that, I had a brand new connection put in yesterday, and I tried to, last night it kept telling me that there was something going on, and it was saying I'm not connected to the hub, and I don't know what's going on with it. I absolutely don't know. So, the two morning messages is from the oracle, being flexible and going by the book. Formation here. Some kind of going by the book. We will read the message in a minute. Next, we will have a Melly Mermaid card. Oh, the future is magic. Oh, in the middle there. Okay. Magic. It could be magic. There's another magic song that started to appear, and I don't know what it is. I think my children are finally ready to send me to the white nut house. The white coat nut house, whatever you call it. After I told them about Johnny 5 is Alive last night, I was absolutely in hysterics. So I had to show them the trailer. Yeah, it's official. I am that old mom that finds very things funny that are not funny to the younger generation. I am officially that mom. I'm officially the embarrassing mom. And I think the fact my son doesn't want to go for a meal with me today, and it's only going to be to the local Indian restaurant, I think kind of concretes and double seals there. So, I'm no longer fashionable. It is, isn't it, Crystal Mama? I absolutely love that part. I was saying that because my legs are so bad, I'll end up in a wheelchair again, but I will end up with... She... Yeah, isn't that hilarious? Oh, Yes. So we have 2 cards from the Merry Mermaids. We have the inner knowing and magic. It could see there's look, the magic comes next to the all knowing, but look, it's number 11 card. So what I said yesterday about a gift coming in from the universe, it looks like it's a coming. Oh, it does. Let's get some messages from the native spirit. Let's get some native spirit cards. Let's see. I have my birthday cards up. One off my granny and one off my mammy. My 2 cards. They're still very much in that old ritual of sending cards. I think nowadays it's a dying thing, isn't it? Giving, but no, Valentine's Day not so much. Tall, dark, and handsome. As long as he's not in a Tin Man suit, I'll be all right. These Wizard of Oz looking men that come in all different shapes and packages and avatars are not my kind of thing. As long as it comes real and honest, I really don't care. I know that, well, I think that's how we're showing my age. Because to me, that would have been when I was younger. Going to a curry house with your mum, that would have been like, yes. Apparently, it's not the hip thing for an 18-year-old. Apparently, it's not. Oh, the freedom horse anymore? Because we got to it, but no. Okay. So, somebody could be galloping off into the sunset. Look at that freedom horse. The gift is the freedom. The gift you give yourself. Yes. Oh, 100%. I'm just going to save all of my energy, all of my money, everything for when I come to the US. I don't think I'm going to do anything while I'm over here. Just work, work, work. Get the kids on point with their schooling. Try and get them back up to some kind of standard. That kind of thing. And then concentrate on getting to March to be able to get my passport. And then if you book a last minute flight, you can get, with the day it was £222. Literally, I was like, oh God, look at that price. But if you book it in advance, it can go up to £700. So I'm going to try and get a last minute. As long as I got my passport, I'm just going to look out for the best price. Direct flight, as cheap as possible. So then what we can do then is I can upgrade. So I'll go for the cheapest flight and try and upgrade to first class because of my legs. I'm hoping we can do that. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. So, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. There's an illusion around here. This is the Moon card. A marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine counterparts that are blending together. So the gift could be that somebody's going to come in and be your divine counterpart. Be the person that you're meant to be with. But you believe it's an illusion because it could come gift packaged exactly as you asked for. And if you're in the cycle and the realm of receiving things and you think that's what I've just said to you. You might get somebody tall, dark, and handsome. And my first thing is that negative standpoint, wasn't it? Damn! As long as it doesn't come as the Tin Man, an avatar dressed in something that he isn't. You could have the illusion that this person is everything you've wished for. And you might think that it's just a fantasy in your head and you can't have this. But really, it's a true soul connection. So there could be illusion around something that you actually want. And that could be your own negative mindset. This connection is one that's divinely guided for union, for 2 people that are meant to be together. A marriage of 2 souls is a union of 2 divided counterparts blended together. Right, let's get the message for the Oracle. So, the first card that come out is this flexible card. Being flexible within a situation, not being too rigid. The illusion. Not believing something is what it is without actually finding out. So, being a bit pessimistic about something, not seeing it for its true value and true course. The wind's turning around here, now it's starting to rain. Flexible. Teachability, open-mindedness. Be adaptable without compromising what's most important to you. Okay, let's have a look. We've done the oracle. Prosperity. Yeah, we want prosperity, don't we? Or should we go with the relationship? Being as though we've got the marriage and the, yeah, we're going to go in the relationship version. We're going to go flexible in a relationship. Okay. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learn new things. Letting go of rigidity. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Boss Mama. That's a beautiful blessing that I've just had there. Thank you. Maybe that was my gift. Oh, lovely. Ah, right, okay. Letting go of the rigidity. I can't say the word. It's what required right is what required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? Yes, Aquarius. Get that in your head. You don't always have to be right. Okay. It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get what you need. It's a beautiful day when you meet somebody halfway. The appearance of this card in the reading could also signal that you might have met somebody new, or who may not be your type, but who in turn will turn out to be so special to you, and you can easily release your old ideas of what sort of partner is right for you. Okay. Be flexible. You will be happy you made this choice. Okay, so if you have a certain idea, well, he's not tall, dark and handsome. He's short, ginger and bald. Or fat, I don't know. Whatever. There's the complete opposite to what you'd expect. I normally go for a certain type, a certain race, a certain height, a certain build, a certain style, a certain look. If you have that certainty, the universe might be saying, avoid the trap of believing that it's just some kind of fantasy. Who knows? There's illusion around what you think this person could be. So they might not come in the shape and form what you're used to. That's exactly why you need to take it, because when you've learnt non-judgment and discernment and integrity, you're supposed to go with that. Okay, so by the book is a number 11. So whatever this is, this new kind of person coming in, they're divinely guided to you. 11, they are to help you with your self-awareness, raise your vibration. There's an 11 card here. So they could be equally matching to you in vibration just because they don't match the outer shell. So their outer shell may not match, but their inner fortitude and what they're good for and what they can bring and elevate in your life. I've just seen 333 on the screen. That's your message. There's your lesson. It's very much what is needed for you. So take your eyes and your mind off a picture of what's going on externally, because what's internal might be very different. Essential meaning, abiding by social rules or conforming, respecting culture or family customs. There's universal laws at play here. So let's get the message here. I think in the past I have had a kind of an aura of a look. It's not visual as such. Beards have always been a big one. But it's that rugged, masculine type can look after you. You know, I'm a big girl and I need a big man to look after me, which is why it makes no sense why I've always gone with people of younger that couldn't look after themselves half the time. But there we go. That's enough about me. Okay, relationship message. Getting along with other entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment. Culture and experiences finds the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honouring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others into conforming to the way that you want them to be. Your connection will deepen as a result. The differences in the relationship are going to mean that you have more connections and more bonds to each other. So let somebody else, let them guide the way. Let them be who they are. This is a generational thing. They are who they are. They have become who they are because of the path that they have walked down. Hello, LZ. I know. And the same in your lifetime. Your parents, your grandparents created who you are. You are who you are because of the path and the changes that you've made, and you've been the awareness to your changes of your generational cycles. You wouldn't want anybody to come in and try and change you because you feel happy within your own birthright and who you are now and where you've been in your spiritual work. That you need to accept that the same in somebody else. So by being flexible to say, well, this person isn't actually my type, but it's okay because I don't even know what my type is anymore. I am who I am. They are who they are. The indifference between people, connections, relationships is going to be something that is going to help bring this connection together. They say opposites attract. So you by going by something completely opposite to what you've done. In the past, if these connections haven't worked, which is why you're here listening to me, it means that maybe you need to do something completely different to what you've done in the past and attract a different kind of somebody in than you've ever had in your past, be on whatever level that may be. It makes sense. Because now we have this inner knowing. And the gift of the magic and the light is being handed to you right now. Right, let's see. Inner knowing. Inner knowing. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So, hey, here we go. Inner knowing. This is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting yourself is over. It is time to believe in yourself. So believe in who you are. Believe in the changes that you've created. Oh, this is a 9 and a 1, which is a 10. So we have an ending of an old cycle. And then we have 11, which is the upgrade because you are now fully aware of your lessons. Inner knowing. Right, the next one is magic. There could be magic. Magic and miracles. Oh, yes, there's magic everywhere. You just have to have your open eyes to see it. Okay. Magic. Oh, okay. Exactly what before I even got there. Open your eyes and your heart to the wonders of magic. Life is full of magical occurrences. A magical gift will soon be received or be given. So you could be receiving something. Now this could come from the divine. This could come from a person. Or you may be giving the gift of light to somebody else. By having an inner knowing of where you've been, of who you are, and being very valiant within this energy, is going to allow something to come in. And the magic could be, she's gone down a dark cave. Hey, Rosie. So you could have gone down a dark cave. And by understanding that there are differences in people, somebody who may not be so believing in the magical realm is somebody that you are a gift to. The gift of innocence, the gift of difference. Opening up somebody's perspective. Because here we have the 11 and then we have the magic. So the magic is working. Whatever you're doing and working for yourself, the magic is happening. And then we have the freedom horse. So let's see what the native spirit wants to say about the freedom horse. Oh, there we go. The freedom horse. The freedom horse. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff, dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of that rut. You do not need to fit into the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens and live with joy. Your native spirit wants you to know. The horse allowed the natives of the Americans and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card you choose may not ordinarily be as it seems, but to step beyond limitations of self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by conventional or expectations from others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase I should with I could, but I choose not to at this time. So whatever it is, there is something that maybe people are saying, well, you should be doing this by now. Well, I could be doing that, but I'm choosing not to. Oh, you should be settled down now. You should be married. You should be doing this. Oh, you shouldn't be chasing those kind of dreams. Do you know how old you are? You should be settling down. You should be, creating something different. Well, I could, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to go on the path that fills my soul, because what I should do is what you believe I should do. I have learnt my lesson. So you see, I will respect. Thank you, Alban. I will respect the fact that you did this and my grandma did this, but this is me. So I respect that's what you did, and look where it got you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm not going to follow that path. I'm following my own. So yes, I should be what you class as more responsible at my age, not play around, not do this, not do that, not go down this magical world of illusion and higgery-pokery that somebody else on the outside in doesn't understand. But you have a deep inner knowing to this journey now, and you have a deep inner knowing to who you are. And you're going to go, well, I could do that, but I'm choosing not to. I'm following my path. I shall not be led by the horse that you once were. I'm going by my own spirit. The horse, my spirit's going to lead me to where I'm going. The journey. The way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with a wild abandonment. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Dance to your own rhythm. Dance to your own beat. Do not beat your drum to the instruction of somebody else. And this is where the illusion is. So the fantasy could have been, well, you need to meet somebody who's tall, dark and handsome, who's got 2 jobs, a house and a beautiful car. Somebody who's always going to be there for you, blah, 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 blah. And you says, well, yeah, I could have that, but I would rather have the man who's probably works half the time, has got time to give me energy, probably cooks and does the things that aren't necessarily what I was raised to believe men should be. All the men that I ever seen growing up, bar one, was all arseholes who spent the money on themselves and didn't really know how to contribute and help. My mum was a one-man show. Worked, cooked, cleaned, looked after the children, and the men went to work and spent the money boozing it up or whatever they did. Looking back, I don't know how you can do it for that long, and then I'm in the same position. So there we go. The illusion of what you've seen to what you can have is completely different. So somebody might come in and you think, this is completely different to what I expected. I did not expect somebody to come to me that was going to give me this. And that's because the illusion of your mindset and your world that you've been brought up and raised in is now changing. Look, she has her magic wand. Look, the magic wand is in her hand. So this person's looking to this world and thinking, is this just a fantasy? Call in a landslide, oh, escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. You're just a poor boy. So, there could be something here where the illusion always was that money was going to be something hard. I always had the illusion, never chase a man for money and you'd only want him for money and things. So I ended up always finding men who had absolutely no fucking money and ended up coming away with absolutely nothing. Wow. The fantasy could be your true connection. The fantasy could be somebody who is very stable. Somebody who is going to come in and meet you halfway. This is a marriage. A union of 2 divine counterparts that are blended together. So, let's read. There we go. Let's read illusion. LMNOPQRST. So ABCDEFGHI. Illusion. The illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Some people allow their emotions to mislead them incorrectly, believing someone to be a soulmate or a twin flame, causing much heartache in their own lives and sometimes in the lives of those upon whom project their fantasies too. When this card appears, it could indicate that rational thinking is important right now. I can get that. So I would never go with somebody who's stable. I always thought, I'm going to go with somebody who loves me and is passionate and is filled with all these joyful emotions, only to realize that the passion they have for you, they have for the next one and the next one and the next one. There is no stability. There is no foundation. There is no grounding. And I could have mistaked a fantasy for something that was far deeper than what it actually was. Be mindful. Be mindful. LM. Okay, so it doesn't take the fact away that you have chose the wrong person. Good morning. Marriage. And marriage, and that you still are your divine connection, however it is. Maybe now's the time to meet them. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts that are blended together. And marriage symbolizes the start of a lifelong commitment. It represents a union of two people who have committed themselves through love to stand together in all aspects of life. The appearance of this card suggests that if you are not yet married, marriage may be on the horizon. Whilst if you are married, it indicates that you may be considering you renewing your vows to celebrate your message. Hi sis, how are you my dear? Hello beautiful soul. So, whatever is going on in your life, there could be this inconceivability. 2112, 21 in the chat, 12 likes. Please give the likes a bit more going if you don't mind. The illusion could be, all this time I've believed something and I have to change my viewpoint now. The person who I thought maybe was my soulmate, my twin flame, the person who I was meant to be with, maybe isn't. If I bend those flexible rules and just go with the flow and do not try to change what is happening, follow the inner knowing of the lessons I have learned here. Understand, magic can be round every corner and it may not come how we feel. Have the freedom to say, well, I probably should have done this in the past, but you know what? I'm doing this. I could have, I should have, in your opinion, but I'm choosing to do what I do. This is going to bring in a connection that will give you some kind of grounding, some kind of stability that's going to fill your heart. So if marriage, whether that is a physical marriage or just a connection of two people coming together without the binding of a ring, however it is for you, it's here. You can make that commitment, even if that's only a commitment to yourself. Today is a day to not hold back. Do not let what you believed was right when everything's telling you it isn't. If the energy doesn't feel right, if it's not working, if it's not conspiring and you're getting better, you're more elevated, this person wasn't meant to be. So if this is because somebody's been taken out and now you have to reevaluate where you're going, then that's a good thing. Because the universe has given you the lessons and the messages and you receive them. Receive them with open arms and gracious with a gracious heart. So, what is everybody doing on this? There's the message. What is everybody doing today? What is everybody up to today? Today's the day, yeah. So what is everybody doing today? Anybody doing anything fantastic? Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you, Rosie. Quarantine exposed. Oh, there'll be a lot of things that are coming out. If you remember that reading when I started ranting about the government and all the rest of it, the tattoo talk one I had back in December. And I think there's one in November and December. You'll see a lot of connections to what I said of what's going on back then to now. And the awakening of us in this grand rising that we are now, this big massive healing surge that we are going through, is all connected. As the earth heals, the universe brings in the same for you. I did. I'm still in the process of having the birthday. I know it seems like it was yesterday, but because it was yesterday for you, and I think you're in America. If you are, then okay, thank you, Rosie. But yeah, it welcomes it in. So I'm still in my birthday day. I have my birthday cards on show. I was meant to go for a meal. My son is backed out, so it's a day of maybe sitting in the lounge, and I think he's just gone to the shop to go and get crisps and sweets and a whole load of rubbish munches. So yeah, and I had a lovely omelette and Caesar salad for breakfast. What tea will bring and sup, I don't know yet. Oh, okay, boss mama. Sending some blessings towards you. Don't never give up. Just at the moment that you give up, pushing through that one more door could lead you somewhere that you never thought you would go. Determination is sometimes what you need. And this is like the message. People say, well, you should have done this and you should have done that. Why didn't you put these things in place? And he says, well, I should have, in your eyes. And I could have, but I chose not to. And I choose not to go down that route. Well, you shouldn't have left that man. You shouldn't have left that job. Well, I wasn't happy. So maybe I could have done things different, but I'm choosing to do what I want to do. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Dan. Hope you and your lady wife are beautiful this morning. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. I'm enjoying the day. I've had a lovely, relaxing morning wake up. I was expecting maybe a cup of tea this morning, but you shouldn't have expectations. So yeah, I made my own cup of tea. I made my own breakfast. My daughter's on her way down. She's done some of my washing for me because my new washer doesn't come till tomorrow. So I'm grateful of the people I have in my life. Who knows? Maybe I shall, well, I can't really go anywhere. It's raining. Can't walk too far. So it looks like it's going to be a day of TV and movies with the children. What's that from?
I don't know what.
Where did that come from?
We found it in my room.
You found it. A-O. A-O, let's go.
A-O, let's go. We say that all the time.
I had a friend, a Scorpio friend who used to work at AO.
Maybe.
How weird is that?
I can open it.
Okay. That's just rattled a few, yeah, it's much better. I only really get the pain hard when Karen's in the room. It's kind of like a sensation of feeling. That's really weird that teddy bear's just showing up. Mommy, it's kind of rocked me.
Mommy, I can open this.
Yeah. Okay, on that note, I'm going to go because this is...
My teddy.
1 minute. This teddy bear showing up is a sign and a symbol. A-O, let's go.
Let's go.
And I was connected to this guy. He was a best friend of mine, and my ex perceived there was more going on, and there wasn't. And one day he just didn't come. It just didn't. It didn't turn up. And I've always thought of this guy. It's a Scorpio guy, because me and him was so divinely connected, and we loved each other deeply, and there was never been any kind of physical attraction, as in physical touch, and nothing. It was just very deeply, and he was very soulful, very, very spiritual. And he used to work at AO. I'm blew away. I'm flummoxed. Oh well, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna go meditate and see what the hell that's all about. If that isn't a sight or a symbol, A-O, let's go. Yes. Oh dear, that's just right. I haven't heard of him for ages. Like literally,
Mommy.
my ex wouldn't have him around. He was convinced there was something going on, but it wasn't. I think he just felt intimidated by the connection that we had, and me trying to do right for the relationship. I allowed him to go. I'm talking.
I can tell you something.
Oh, go on then.
I don't know where this
You don't know what?
Where this been and
I don't know where it come from.
Mommy, I want this from Christmas.
No, you didn't have it for Christmas because it's a promotional teddy bear from AO.
No,
Right, Mummy's on live. Can I just finish cutting off this and then we can talk? Thank
I
you.
really want this teddy bear.
You really want that teddy bear, do you? You've got 100 teddy bears on your bed.
This is my...
Oh, 101 now. Well, yeah, if that was the gift. Happy birthday to me. Okay then. Right, I'm going to see you all later. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Smooches.